Joe Kane, Bundun, Dano, and Royal Pair are all trapped inside of a computer. Let's get straight into it. Joe Kane and Bundun accepted a Genshin sponsorship, which was actually one of the boss's fake emails. Once they accepted, Bundun got transported to a black void, and Joe Kane got transported to some snowy-looking place, I don't know. After glitches, Joe Kane's clone appears. And for Bundun, he sees a light, starts glitching, and his clone appears. Now, this is how Ko was born and how Dunbun got revived. But the cloning machine was destroyed last season, so what's happening? Well, Jano says this.
Trying to rebuild the cloning machine all on his own? How?
Clone doesn't know how he made the cloning machine, meaning that it might be a pre-programmed instinct. We see that Dunbun is taking control of Bundun's body, and so far, we don't see a physical body of Dunbun, meaning that Clone Ricky did make a cloning machine, just not one that can make physical clones. It does mean that we might see something like a clone Dacia later in the season, and we can assume that the other two clones are in control of Joe and Dano's bodies. But then where are the originals? Well, you can see them in the computer, and Dano says,
Joe, Bundun, and they're trapped inside this massive supercomputer?
Basically confirming that their minds have been transferred inside of the computer. But where even is the computer? We see it in the end credits scene, but the facility's already been destroyed by them. Well, in the legend, we see two structures, one with the crater, the remains of the facility, and a Wendy's in midair attached to some sort of pole. I think this Wendy's is where the computer is, and the pole is the elevator which leads to the shack and the computer room. However, in Where Did Pear and Dano Go to MP4, you can't see the elevator going through the roof, so this might not be the case. Speaking of the computer room, when Dano and Pear got caught there, the boss was able to send Jano back to Dano's house, meaning that the boss knows where Dano and probably all of the other Short Wars creators live. If the boss really wanted to win Short Wars, he would just...
Tactical nuke incoming!
What does that sound? Oh, shit.
Anyways, we haven't seen Dano since then, but we have seen Pear. Clone Ricky put him in a video game.
As for the royal fruit, Ko, well, if he misses royal melon so much, why don't we send him where they can be together? Forever.
This is the region of Whizzle.
But there's something weird about this clip. Clone Ricky must have altered his mind or gave him amnesia. Otherwise, how does Pear know that the place is called Whizzle? Pear doesn't ask where he is, he already knows where he is, which is a strange detail. Speaking of subscribing, literally no one said that. I'm a small creator, and if you want to support me and stay updated on lore, you should do it. Anyways, in the first Whizzle video, someone says,
Now go ahead and choose, y'all. You pick the wrong one, everyone dies.
this means the viewers can decide the outcome of this game, which might affect the outcome of Short Wars as a whole. Also, at the end of the second Whizzle video, we hear this.
Chicken sausage. What was that?
This could either be Joe or Ko, and if it is Joe, that means that the place in the background of this video is in Whizzle. If you like Short Wars, you'd like this video where I explain how Dacia, Mello, and Redjet got into Short Wars.